Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody across the planet. This is the old skipper here with my buddy Dale from Coin World UK. How are you doing out there, guys? And how are you, Dale?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm on those new tablets, and they make you move when they don't want you to. When you don't feel like moving. We'll say no more about that. Christopher's on new medications as well. Hope he's doing good. Hope
I didn't like my new medication. I had to go and buy a bra. The swelling was horrible.
I ain't got a drink. I've got to get a drink. I haven't got anything new to feature at the moment.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. Well, you know what? The same thing's happening today as before. It is July. And July special, because if you come up and share your collection with us, I will make sure that you get yourself a sticker, and I'll even throw in a coin. So
I can't do stickers because I don't have a printer. I can do black and white.
Yeah. But I mean, I will definitely make sure that you guys get a sticker and a coin. Anybody that wants to come up and share your collection with us. And absolutely.
I was seeing Christopher's collection yesterday. It's going through his channel. I don't know if you've seen his videos. Richard Metcalf, good to see you. Man, he's got some amazing coins. Oops. Right.
Well, I got a few things that I'll show you. There's something new that I've just added to my collection. And just to let you know, since the creation of the in 1996, National Indigenous Peoples Day has celebrated and honored the heritage, diverse cultures, and outstanding achievements of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. And this year, in celebration, they've come out with a beautiful commemorative set that includes your $2 coin. And the $2 coin is also, actually, there's actually two $2 coins in this. Oh, is there two? Yes, there is. No, there's more than that. Oh my goodness. This is the first set I've ever seen where it has three $2 coins in it: a loonie, a quarter, nickel, and a dime. And this is the package that comes in. I'll make myself a little bit larger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I have tweaky fingers. Anyway, comes in a set looking like this. And this is the newest thing that Royal Canadian Mint has come out with. I love how they've done it. It's a beautiful package. That's actually the design that's found on the toonie. So that's something that I've just got in today. Yeah, Christopher, thank you. No, it's 75 cents to a US dollar. So it's about $1.50 for a toonie. Ha, 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 ha.
Thank you. Sandman.
Christopher Ty! Yours is going out today.
Pops magnet fishing, and of course Neil Collects is in the house.
Hello, Neil. Pops magnet fishing. Pops magnet fishing. Going out today.
Yeah.
Finally getting caught up on all my mail.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Well, you know, with all the things that were going on with the my family wanted to make sure that they celebrated my birthday as much as they could. So they kept me very busy. I ended up with a lovely luncheon at Sorrentino's and a trip to the casino and 2 birthday celebrations and evening playing or watching a movie with some friends. Got to see what's it called? Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And it was a nice day.
So what did you get for your birthday anyway?
Actually, it was the company I was looking for. I did get a couple of cards for Cineplex Odeon, and I got a T-shirt, a new T-shirt from. In fact, the T-shirt is from where it was at Fort Steele in British Columbia, and my daughter says, "Well, I got this because the guy that's on the picture looks like you." I looked at some old grizzly-looking prospector with a long beard, and oh, really? Okay, so that's why you got it, because it looks like me. Okay.
Mandy's Candy. Rebecca, touched by yarn.
I don't know, Neil. I don't think there's any channel that's quite like Zoe's. Zoe's is the one channel where my teeth hurt every time I watch it. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Zoe's the channel that I'm not allowed to eat. It's like an old game show we have over here called Bullseye. And here's what you could have had. You know what I mean? Here's what you could have won. Is it? What is that? Sounds like rain. The bad idea, lad.
What sounds like rain? Not yet, Pop. But that's okay. You haven't got yours yet either. It's going out in the mail.
This is JJ's. JJ, oh JJ, Canadian Family Life. Be right back.
Oh, Canadian Family Life. Yeah, that's another one too. I got yours here too. Major catch up.
JJ. We'll go in there.
67 nickels.
Wonder if Jessica's going to come in tonight. And Kinnaman.
Well, that'd be nice.
EAC. That's going in there. So write all the addresses out. EAC.
Yeah, you know you're getting down to the bottom of the barrel with your mailing stuff when you start realizing you're digging into your Christmas supplies.
Right, that's Jessica.
But I'm finding stickers in there. I cannot believe I'm finding all kinds of stuff in here. I'm scrounging for stamps.
I'm actually trying to find because I keep all these old little slips, you see.
Yeah.
So just scrub it off there like that. Okay.
All those.
And,
yes. Is it international? Yes.
Jessica and Mum. Just doing our best. Right, so I have 1, 2.
Well, I have a few stamps for collecting, but very few. I'm not really into it. My stamps are strictly for mailing.
I am actually a stamp collector, so I got thousands of stamps.
Oh, I know you do. But you're not as big on pin collecting as I am, I don't think.
I actually I don't actually collect the pins. I mean, the pin I gave you was the one that would I would have
Oh,
worn.
I like that one. That's on my board. Yeah.
But the obviously the pin badges that Alex sent was the ones that I designed.
Yeah.
Lady Braven. Lady Braven.
Yeah, it's terrible. I have to cut off all the Christmas decorations on. So I'm hoping that we get a nice big storm here soon. We're supposed to get some rain today, but boy, oh boy. You know, us northern Canadians, we're not used to this heat. If I were to mention the temperature to a lot of our southern neighbors, they'd be like, "Oh, come on, grow a backbone. What's wrong with you? That's not hot at all." Meanwhile, we're all turning into puddles of mush. The only mush on my sled dogs.
Neil was going to ask me about a coin, but he doesn't know what it is. One of these, but she's moving the dress. So tabs.
I love the way he put it. He's got a coin. He wanted to ask if it was silver, but I forgot what it is, so I don't worry about it. So there you go. You're like, oh great, now it's gonna bug me.
Pops magnet fishing. Ronzi tabs. Dime bag. Lady B.
Yep, 2012 last year.
Cynthia Heath. Heath hasn't been around for ages. Yeah. Sandman coins and collectibles. I need his address. Austrian Stacker, JJ.
You know, I wish our buying power and our inflation hadn't turned our money into next to nothing, because when I look back, and I love doing that because I like seeing what the buying power was and the value of the dollar was even 40 or 50 years ago. For me, I remember that very well. Oh man.
I had a message about that the other day.
And History Man's in the house. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Today's my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you too.
Yeah. Today's my birthday. And you guys live stream just in time, dude. It's my birthday today. So.
So you're a Cancer.
I have no idea what I am. I don't look into
you
that
would be
stuff.
because I am, and mine was only 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. All right, then. I accept it.
No, nobody won that, did they?
How close am I to the Arctic Circle? Quite a ways. The Arctic Circle.
I bet you're pretty far because you're all the way in Calgary, right?
No. Calgary's quite a bit further south than me. I'm around the 55th parallel.
Oh, okay, around there.
Okay, so the 49th is the border between Canada and the U.S. on the majority of Canada. Not counting Ontario. Ontario's they're completely different. But yeah, quite a ways from the Arctic Circle. There's not much going on.
You're pretty far.
All right. Okay, Neil, what's your question?
Thanks, Christopher. Appreciate it. Turkey.
I'm waiting for Neil's.
Hit him with your best shot, Neil.
Right. Still no Mr. Marmello either.
This one's gonna be difficult to date.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he just doesn't want anything from you, brother.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Looking at the.
So, what do you think about Euros? Do you think it would be bad? I personally do not like the Euros. I think the Euros have taken the country's identities.
I 100% agree. I literally agree with that.
Even though this is my personal opinion. I mean, a lot of people do like the Euros.
Yeah.
But I believe that even though the countries make their own money anyway, but the Euros is a collective, and we call it the block over here, and it's taken away history and independence.
I agree. Yeah.
I just I don't like everything called the euro. It should be a franc or a lira or an escudo or something. You know, not everything's a euro. I understand you can go into when it's interactive and everything else like that, but I personally do not like the euros. Even though they're a coin that needs to be collected, there is lots of them. There's still a coin that you can still talk about, admittedly, but as a coin for its non-independence for 27 countries, it's not really.
It's just not really, yeah.
I look at the United States compared to the European Union. The United States, each state is not a country; it's a state,
right?
A governor, right? Whereas the European Union, you have separate countries, but under one banner with the same currency. That feels odd to me. If they were one huge country, and they were states within that country, I could understand that. But they're not. They're separate countries.
Not. They're all separate countries. They all speak different languages. They all have the same. They have different identities.
A country is a country. It's as simple as that. A state is a state. I mean, because the United States is under the federal state. Obviously, they have to have one. Otherwise, it'd be really confusing.
Can you imagine having 50 countries, all with different currencies?
Well, Well, look at Africa. Africa's got 54 countries.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 54 independent countries with 54 independent currencies. The European Union, when it first started, was a market for free trade. So people can go to work. Okay, they can interact. All you needed was a driving license to go work. Until 1973, when we joined the European Union, my dad later on said it's just going to be. It starts at one small idea, okay, until it turns into a political ideology.
Yep.
And that's exactly what it is. You got Brussels telling every country what to do. It's like if we wanted to go and trade with America, we have to ask the European Union first. And I don't know if you know this, Greenland was the first country to leave the European Union.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And they had such a hard time leaving. But then we left, obviously back in 2016, but there's still lots of laws that we still have to obey, which I don't believe we should. And I think once you're a country. Now, Poland gets fined 1.5 million euros a day, and they're like, okay, keep fining us.
Baseball.
Because at the end of the day, you got Poland was one of the most oppressed countries ever. So they're not going to bow down to anybody. They're not going to go, whatever you think. And that's what the European Union does. But what people don't, how it works, is that you got Germany, France. When England was it was Germany, England, France, that paying for the countries that couldn't pay into it for the member states. So that was like Greece, Turkey, many others, because they couldn't afford, any relied on tourism. And England didn't get a rebate.
I'll be back.
So that's why I don't like the Euros.
Sure.
So that's why I do not like the Euros. The Euros have an identity of coinage. Is not a good idea for any country.
And you know what, Dale? They're doing that. Argentina wants to do that in South America now.
Well, Argentina's always been too big for its boots. They won't do that.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, it's not going to work. But it's like, I think it's not going to work. But it's like, they want to do something similar to that recently. Obviously, a lot of countries and like Brazil said no. You know, Guyana, we said no, because why do we need something like that?
Well, I would look into Kanzik. I don't know if anybody's heard of Kanzik.
Yeah, I've heard of Kanzik.
Have you heard of Kanzik, Skipper?
It sounds like an illness.
Well, what has 4 countries got in common?
Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, they all...
we all speak English. We all got the same monarch. We all got the same beliefs, more or less. Okay? And what it is, Kanzik is a bit like the Euro, but you can still free trade with any country you wish. The difference is, providing you haven't committed a murder or anything like that, you can move.
Kanzik.
Yeah, Kanzik. You can
okay,
move.
The light bulb just came on. Did that go through yet?
It's going through. It's just that the European Union is trying to block it.
Of course they would.
So, because they're on about, Great Britain will have its empire back, basically. But we've never lost the empire. That's what people don't understand, right? Another thing is, with the Commonwealth, even though countries have left the Commonwealth, okay, and they're independent, they're still a protectorate of the Commonwealth. And they haven't actually left. They're just independent countries. A bit like Puerto Rico to America.
Yeah.
But there's been 19 applicants to come back to the Commonwealth. So yeah, that's so. If anybody's got the biggest army or navy or air force, and we put all the Commonwealth countries in, then we've probably got one of the biggest armies in the world, of all the countries involved.
When I was talking earlier about those nickels, I made a mistake. There's two of them that are 64 and one that's a 67.
Are they 5 cents?
Yes,
They're nickels, aren't they?
they're nickels. Yes.
They're nickels.
Yeah, it's 5 cents.
Get yourself an album and start building up on it.
Yeah,
They're nickels. Usually I just look at pennies. But when I was looking through the coins that, change that we had gotten, and I noticed those and they looked different, I'm like, I think I better look these up.
Yeah, there is some changes on them.
Well, they
really silver ones.
They just look different.
I think I got some like 67.
I'm sorry, my puppy was whining because it's hot out there.
Yeah, that deck is hot. I'm burning my feet.
You know what I had to do, Rebecca, with my dog being a sucky Canadian dog that doesn't like heat. It's so hot
It's
here
a
now.
lab.
I've got a pot of water and I've been dipping his brush in it.
Wow.
And with a wet brush, I've been brushing him down. And he loves it because as soon as he gets that warm water into his fur, it cools him off.
Well, this boy was out on asphalt, and the deck is a composite deck, and it's hot.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was burning his pads.
Oh.
So, and it burned Ronald's feet too.
I mean, I had to get off there quick.
Get those sandals on.
Marlin!
Back on the door.
Right. Got to sort these out.
It was long.
Marlon's having trouble with his new format live feed for adults only. he keeps having faux pas that he keeps being called on.
He keeps what?
Oh, he has an adult stream. That's
yeah.
And of course the language a little bit racier, and they're doing some things that YouTube don't like. He's having trouble. I'm sure he'll.
Well, maybe he needs to go. Maybe he needs to go to Rumble. Rumble, they don't care so much.
I have never even heard of Rumble. That shows how high tech I am.
I did have Rumble. The only problem with Rumble is that they own your videos.
Just wondering what those countries are.
I've done a few videos there, and you have to keep liking it or something like that. I don't know how the formats change, but if you get you can earn money by how many likes you get, and stuff like that as well. It's been a while, but the problem is that they own your videos. That's the only thing. You can't re-download them. They keep it. But is the more you get likes, and you have to do challenges as well. I think, if I remember right, I might have changed by now, but it's years ago. I mean, I can go on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, and I can go live there, but I've not gone live there yet. It's so much easier if you want to go on there. It's so much more relaxed as well. If you want to do an adult live stream kind of thing. And I'll tell you what, I've seen some wackadoodles on there. I found some funny people there.
Speaking of wackadoodles,
there was a lad, right? There was a lad. Because I flicked through and I think, oh, my life's not that bad, right? So I'm flicking through, right? And there was a guy. He had an helmet on, right, and it had an old Logitech webcam on his helmet of all these lights and everything.
Okay.
And he's lit up. He's got his car key here, or an old Honda car key, and he's strapped up to high heaven. But his body armor is an old pizza box. And I'm saying to him, like, are you Deliveroo customer services? You know. Or do you take your lunch to work with you? But he's lit up like a Christmas tree, and so he's all dressed in black. He's got a balaclava on, you know, and but yeah, it's got like this magazine. Looks like a gun magazine, but it isn't. It's just cardboard cut out. And the guy is like in his 25, 30-year-old, and I'm like, really? It's like, and someone puts in the comments, what have I just stumbled? what am I watching? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning here. What am I watching? It's like I just can't take my eyes off it.
That's the beauty of social media, though. That's over and above real time, real life stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, before the advent of the social media, I experienced stuff like that in real life. I had a couple that we only knew. In fact, it was during the day when we had BBSs. Does anybody remember what a bulletin board system is? We became friends online, but they weren't, because it's a BBS, we weren't far away. So we decided, let's meet up. Let's have a meetup. And they says, look, we got a couple extra tickets to go to the Mayfield Dinner Theater. It's on us. We'll take you. It's complimentary. You just show up at the house. We'll all go together to the Mayfield Dinner Theater. So fine enough. They're really nice people, you know, to talk to. So I show up at the door. The first thing that I noticed that was a red flag was they wouldn't let us in the door. I could see through the crack that they were hoarders, and you could not see the floor from all the papers, the garbage, the dog do, and all the rest of it. The place was packed. They come outside. The one guy was wearing a 1970s polyester suit that had just come out of a hamper. It was just one solid huge wrinkle, and you could like smell him a mile away. His wife was wearing this blue dress. No, it was blue. It was a pink dress that had to be at least 40 years old too, right out of the hamper. So there was just nothing but wrinkles. But to her accessories was a bundle of keys, like you would see a night watchman, a bundle of keys. And it was attached to her belt and hanging on her side. Okay. They brought their daughter with them as well. So there was 3 of them with us. We got to the theater. These are posh. The dinner theater is beautiful. So we sat down with them. They had zero manners. I'm talking, they went to the buffet and they come out and they had a pile of food that would have fed the Hulk. I mean, it was ridiculous. And they're gorging away and enjoying all this stuff. Everybody around us sitting, looking at Tracy and I, going, is this some sort of practical joke? Are we on camera here? Is it, what's going on? And we actually had someone come up to us going, do you want to move somewhere else? Is this real? Like, what's going on? Well, it's something I've never experienced before, I'll tell you. I have never been so embarrassed in my life. Oh, look, and he's showing something here. What is that there?
I don't know. It's one of the friends that I'm friends with, and he does live streams. He's live streaming on TikTok.
Oh, history, man. The newest country to join as a Commonwealth country is Endor. But the problem with this country
is that
Endor.
Endor.
Yeah, but they don't speak English. They speak Ewok.
Well, where is this?
It's a moon that's not too far away. It's in the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
Ewoks. No, what is this?
Oh gosh.
A bunch of teddy bears. Just think those bunch of teddy bears beat the Empire.
I was
think I could
talking to
still say a
Christopher
few
because I just wondered why, because he said that there was countries that wasn't colonized by Britain, they're part of the Commonwealth. So I wanted to state like which countries were those. Like for Tanzania, I can see why, because Britain took it after World War One, but Mozambique is that's an interesting one because they were part of Portugal until like the 1970s. So, so I wonder like why Mozambique decided to join the Commonwealth, which have no link to Britain whatsoever.
Well, it's important because Great Britain is one of the biggest consumers of vanilla.
Hmm.
Well, I thought the best vanilla came from Mexico.
Oh no, there's nothing like Mozambique vanilla.
AP coin.
Okay.
Even though I'm sure a few people online would argue that fact, because I know a few people that make vanilla, which I never have gotten a bottle of yet.
Well, I definitely got a bottle from Lazy Days Ahead when I did
Lazy Days Ahead. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I wanted one of those bottles, but I don't know if it get across the border.
I know some other people that have gotten it that it came across Canadian border.
Ooh.
I've never been to Canada for it was like 20 years ago last time I went to Canada. Like I was so small.
So I'm just hearing you said you've never been to Canada except 20 years ago.
That was the first time I've ever that was the first.
So you
time
have been to Canada.
Like I've been to Canada, but it's like the last time I've been to Canada was like what, 03, 04? I was really small. So
okay, so that doesn't count.
But it's like yes, I've been there, but I don't have that much experience of it. The last time, like the only memory I had of being in Canada was I was in the CN Tower in Toronto, and with the restaurant.
Oh well, if you went to the top, you've seen most of Canada right there.
Yeah, but like I don't remember what I was like 3 or 4. I don't remember most of it.
You have no idea how much fun
I was a little older.
Right,
I was a little older than that when I went to Canada.
Well, yeah, like when was that? Like it has been way before I was born. So I was like,
I was there when I was around 13, 14.
I mean, that counts because you probably remember it. I was so small back then. I don't remember most of the trip.
We went to Victoria. We went to Victoria.
Oh, Victoria. Oh, okay.
Victoria. That's where
Victoria.
my family went. I was a teenager.
Right.
I've been to about 30 of the 50 states. Quite a few I haven't got to Alaska or Hawaii yet too. I want to see that.
I feel
Canada will not let me. Someone says Canada will not let me in.
Canada will not let you in.
That's okay. We got people up here that aren't allowed the states either.
Shut the curtains. He started his adventures.
I thought I'd become Canadian overnight.
What? Oh, you're going to take a lesson on talking Canadian?
Maybe. I don't know.
Eh?
So I should probably get some holders for these nickels and just put them away.
You know what? If you were to go to a local coin shop and they even have used albums there, pick up an old Littleton or a Whitman album. They're next to nothing to purchase, and start your collection that way. That way you've got them at least in order, and you know which ones are missing. Hello, future bleeps. There's a new one.
Yes, that's a definite new one.
Future bleeps. Where's future bleeps from?
10 paces, right?
Thank you, future bleeps.
And this other 10 paces is which. And so, Skipper, I looked through all the banknotes today. That's all I'm done. Now I have to do my friend's coins now.
Oh, I'm envious. There is nothing like it in the world. Nothing. I mean, I had my
I'm
buddy
thinking about.
me. It was great.
Oh, I'm literally thinking about just buying his entire collection. I mean, honestly.
Well, if he doesn't want it,
Yeah.
you know. Otherwise,
Oh.
I got the best deal. When I did help my buddy out, he said I could keep all the duplicates.
That's quite funny there, Skip.
Oh.
Doing the research on the book.
Well, yeah, I might have to ask him,
like it. I like because I when I send him stuff, I make sure I write down what they are. So,
like, he has some coins that's pretty interesting, but it's like I won't mind it to just just buy the whole entire collection because he's already like once he said that when I look at it, if I like that particular coin, I could just put it to the side.
well, what I would do is leave him one, just the rest over to your side.
What you said? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear that.
What you should do is just leave him one, and then just put the rest over to your side and go.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of duplicates here that I've seen before that I have, but it's like I don't mind. I still wouldn't mind buying the entire collection. Honestly.
Say you pay him back when you've gone through it. So I'll pay you back.
You know, he's a jeweler. He's retiring. You know, he wants to move. He's moving to West Virginia, so he just wants to. He's trying to find a way to, like, you know, get rid of the coins or his jewelry and his coins fast as possible. But, you know, and I'm trying to help him out with that. But I can buy him most of his coins. So, like, the guy has like safes of this, like literally safes. Like, he has safes of this stuff. You know, so I might have to think about it when I go through, probably. I mean, you never know. I probably can resell some of the coins, or probably just sell them. No, like I said again, a lot probably.
Well, if you get them, just take if you put a price on them, and just take a percentage. You know, you put the time.
Yeah,
like small, like, you know, not a considerable amount, but, you know, add it all up, put an average price on it, and go, right, for the time, just give me, this is how much your coin collection's worth. Say, what, I don't know how much to say, $50, and you take $10 of worth of coins.
All right.
I want to know what part of the country Canadians say a boot. What is that in?
I've never heard a Canadian say a boot
up
before,
in Nova
honestly.
Scotia, because we don't say a boot, we say about.
About, yeah, I mostly hear that from Canadians.
I've never heard them say a boot.
Yeah, I don't know where this a boot comes from.
I don't know where that came from too.
I've heard you say a boot.
You did not.
I did.
I did
What,
not.
when was that?
That was when I was trying to put my boot on.
No, you just said it. You just said a boot just now.
Okay. Okay, Dale.
You know how to speak? Do you know how to signal in English?
Okay, Dale.
Okay. All right. You know,
Yeah, I can speak.
Okay. I'll keep up foreign relations here and just smile.
Yeah, I've got the advantage. I married a Brit, so.
Your wife is British.
Well, she thinks she is.
Okay. Oh, so one of those people. Okay. Because I know a guy that's like, he's literally American, but he just like pretends like he's British all the time.
His wife is lovely. The only problem I have is that she's a Man City supporter.
Wait a minute. Aren't you into Liverpudlian scum?
Yeah.
Aha. Yes, footballers get to be aggressive there, Rebecca.
Definitely.
The thing is, you can get tablets from Man City.
You can get tablets.
I did that.
gosh.
I did that 23andMe DNA thing, and it said that most of my ancestry came from England. And also Ireland, Swedish. The ones that really,
that makes sense.
the ones that really surprised me was that I'm also Eastern European
Hey?
and Italian.
In other words, you're Heinz 57.
Yes, I'm a Heinz 57. I'm a mix of a lot of people.
Rebecca, we just
I know
call
a
that
Canadian
Cunard.
who's like,
Say
I
that
know a
again.
Canadian. Okay.
We call that Cunard because that's how you got there. We were ancestry through Cunard lines.
Okay,
Cunard, I was about to
there's
say
the
Cunard
difference.
lines.
He's saying Cunard, we're saying Canard.
It's like,
Cunard.
Canard.
Cunard.
Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato.
About.
I don't do a boot.
about. And you know who's standing there?
Who's hovering?
Who's hovering behind me is my
No,
brother
it's a vulture.
Ronald.
Mine had an
right.
interesting thing. I
Well,
don't
Please
remember my
please don't, please don't.
nationalities,
Please.
but
Please.
mine has it to where there's two at the top that just stop after a while. Then after a 250-year gap, you have 5 more that continue after that 250-year gap.
Mine didn't.
That means that you're an alien because
Exactly.
you were picked up and they dropped you back off 500 years later.
Exactly. It's like, okay.
I'd say it. I'm a Gemini, so that makes me a true Gemini because I have 2 different DNAs.
Where the damn stuff goes.
He's a twin.
Yeah.
I was looking for treasure and I ended up with a Gemini.
See, Marlin's going aluminum. He's trying to say aluminium. Actually, Marlin, a true fact about that actual aluminum is that
here
the
it
American
comes.
who actually found out what the alloy is actually the correct way of saying it is actually the American way, aluminum. And but with the chemistry community wanted it the English way as aluminium. That is why. But you guys say it correctly as where we don't. True fact.
Thank you. That's what I kept telling someone that was from Britain. It is aluminum,
That is
not
the correct
aluminium.
That is the correct saying.
To be
We
honest,
say
York sure
I
pudding
always get
It
that
is
word wrong.
aluminum. It's like,
I always get that word wrong.
aluminum. Do you know I
I'm
can say it?
never wrong.
There we go. I'm sorry. Aluminum.
I'm
See,
never
that
wrong. I'm
freaking word.
technically incorrect a lot, but never wrong.
Aluminium. Aluminum.
Yeah.
Either way, we're all correct. Because the scientists wanted it done the scientists wanted it done one way, and the guy who obviously invented the actual alloy wanted it his way, and but no, that to have it the British way.
Really?
I agree with the American way, to be honest.
Do you know it was the old Celtic folks that, oh God, what do you call them? They're alchemists. The alchemists from the old days. They are the ones that come out with the British greeting.
Right.
Alloy.
oh,
And
I think
over
that's
the years, it went to hello.
That's French.
Hello.
You know how to speak French now? All of a
Mais
sudden?
non, je ne sais pas parler français. Je suis anglais, maudit.
That's
Yeah.
hello.
Fou?
told
Yeah,
stories
black
about
food.
they were making LSD, tested each other back in the 60s.
All right.
Yeah, Hello was a fantastic series.
Fantastic. And Marlon, no. Sorry, you're hitting the 60s. Hippies were not peaceful.
I can agree with that.
I went to school in the 60s. They were awful. I got beat up so because my mother kept me in with a brush cut and white shirt and black pants. I looked like an old man. And I'd walk through the halls and I got beat up so many times from these stoned out hippie. Oh.
I'm missing a dog. I guess he went down the hallway or getting in trouble in the kitchen.
Hey, it's Skipper.
Hello.
What was that?
Okay. I have a question. So, I was talking to me and my friends, right? And we were thinking about making just like, I don't know. We're just thinking about. I haven't streamed in a while, but I was thinking about like making like a stream with like me and my friends, like that's in the 78 RPM community, and we were thinking about just like talking and we're just like spinning records and just I don't know, just talk about records just all the freaking time.
I think that would be the funniest channel to visit ever, but only if you were talking at a 45 rate, but you turn yourself up to a 78, because it would be like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I would laugh so hard.
Yeah. You have one going really.
I honestly don't have a lot of 45s. I really don't. Most of my records are 78s.
So, if you sped that up, that'd be like speaking like a mouse. But if you had a 45, if you had a 45 or 33, and slowed it down, it'd be like, wow, batteries are running out.
Yeah, if you get like a 78 and you put it into like a 33 RPM, then it would go slower because obviously, it's not like really the right speed because obviously it's going slower. But if you put like a 45 or like a 33 on like 78 RPM, then yeah, it would go much faster.
I'm going to bring up what Marlon just said here. He says, careful not to cross streams. Do you know I went to a bar once and the men's washroom had that on the wall?
Neil's put a question in. He goes, I have a question. When you put a coin into a flip or whatever you do, will they still corrode, or is it better to make... Well, it depends what the coin's made from. Like nickel will not corrode. It will not rust because it's an alloy. If it's a steel penny or a copper plated, or because we're not mixing it with moisture, obviously everything will eventually deteriorate over time, but you're talking thousands of years. That's why Roman coins last so long, because a lot of them are made out of bronze or silver. Bronze is susceptible to rust. That's why the Titanic, for example, or any brass metal or alloy will last in salt water because it's non-corrosive. But it will have a chemical breakdown eventually, yes. No, and one thing we never do is clean a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only exception to that, though, and I'm hitting on what Marlon was just saying there. If you're metal detecting, you found a coin and it's covered with clay or dirt, and you got some of the foo spray just to wash it off and take the surface stuff off, that's fine. That's a different story.
Yeah, that's a completely different. I got some of my coins that I showed that I done metal detecting years ago, and they're still pitted, but the dirt is part of the coin's DNA, or anything that is old. It's still part of the DNA to the thing. But there was an advertisement on YouTube. The best way of cleaning coins. There is no such way of cleaning coins. Even silver coins, you get silver bullion. You do not clean them with silver cleaner.
Oh no.
Oof.
When I do my silver, if I'm doing silver pouring, yes, I clean it with a silver pouring by hand. I don't put it in a machine or anything. It's done. That is a completely different. That is like a ornament. So that is a completely different thing. But no. People appreciate. I mean, I get told that I've been clean. My coins are, because they've seen coin hunts and they think it's a coin hunt that I've done yesterday, but I've done it like 3 or 4 years ago, and it's when there was in sealed bags. Some of them, those coins are still in pretty good shape. That they are actually from the mint to the bank to me, so no one has touched them. So, and that's what I got in my books. Well, 90% of them is what I got in the books, but even the dirty ones that I get are not cleaned. I got a Roger Bannister that is absolutely disgustingly filthy, but because if I clean it, it will ruin it. So
it's amazing how much the value drops when you clean a clean coin. It just tanks it. You could have a coin that's worth $800. You clean the bloody thing, and you might be able to get $80 for it.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
But yeah, if American, I notice American loves their tone coins. Loves their tone coins. Yeah, I get silver coin. I get I get silver ingots from. I can't remember. I get them from the Swiss. Oh God, the Swiss silver. They come in like gram bars, so I use that, and they're what I use. But yeah, I clean.
I cleaned up that buckle.
Yeah, that's actually an ornament, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But a coin is a no-no.
No. I'm not going to be cleaning these nickels.
No. It's like an old antique furniture. If you start putting pledge on it or polish, I think you ruined it. Unless you take it to a French polisher. He knows what they're doing, or an antique.
Well, there are oils for antique furniture that you use.
Thank you.
I mean, and not pledged.
Yeah.
I had my dining room table was made in 1942, and I'll tell you right now, I don't put pledge or anything on that. I actually have
As soon as you do that, it's too
I have a special oil for it.
I mean, I see these people clean coins, and they're going, "Oh, it's well cleaned" and all this, because these people don't know any different. All these acid tests, they put like a laser over it, and it rips off all the surface dust and whatever. But even that is clean. In America, I don't know if you know this, but when a coin is made, it goes for a pickling to get a cartwheel on it.
Yeah,
and that's a first telltale sign of a coin's been cleaned. You get wear and tear. Actually, history, man, if you look at a coin itself, an American coin, it looks like a surface of a record because it's grooves around it.
What I've learned in my circle is if the coin has got a cartwheel that's in the center, radiating from the center, it's not been cleaned. Yeah. But if you get a double cartwheel or none at all, it's been cleaned.
Yeah.
Here's another belt buckle.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, I'm back.
Isn't that cool?
So, are you collecting these, Rebecca, or are you?
No, my brother does.
Ah.
My brother, Ronald, does. He collects belt buckles.
My mate Steve, his dad, had his main job, but one of his things he did the sidelines was actually make belt buckles and sell them at the market. They were really, really cool. Yeah, that's what Steve's mentioned it loads of times. He used to have
Oh,
something like that.
Blue's come back now. I didn't know where he was. Does a lab's tail ever stop waving?
No.
Well, yeah, it does. Our dog does.
When they're asleep.
When they're asleep.
That's it.
But you speak I speak to my dog. That tail is going like this, and the more I talk to him, the faster it goes.
Hey, Blue. Here he comes.
That's when you want to strap a metal or a pinpoint.
They're the most loving dogs I've ever seen.
They are. It's always just.
Yeah, Mayor, Marlon, I would use distilled water for a fine from out the field, just to wash the surface dirt off.
Yeah,
that's all.
Deionized water is the best.
Yeah.
So you mean distilled water?
Yep.
Distilled water.
Deionized water.
I mean, I think that's good, Meyer.
With a soft cloth, try not to.
With a soft cloth.
Yeah.
If it's got like dirt on it and stuff like that, but no, these will not be polished at all. Not gonna happen.
As long as it's not like polished, like using like some type of.
I got one of my coins that I got in my package a while ago is actually a Merkline, and I'll find it. And it's
you're funny, Marlon. Tap water being the second best. Yeah, well, high iron content we've got out here.
See this one here I got a while ago. This Merkline. Okay, it's from a coin shop, and it's not cleaned. So that's the way it's going to be.
That's really beautiful. Where is that from?
I shall have to get my phone. Hang on a second, because I can't see the actual. I think it's actually Philadelphia, to be honest, if I remember rightly.
I'm gonna get my.
Yeah, it's Philadelphia. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's Philly. There's no mint mark on it. So
this is my favorite magnifying glass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, that's a good one.
That's a nice magnifying glass right there.
Isn't that a nice one?
Oh yeah, that's pretty neat.
I think mine took a walk here. Lady Brabin's in the house.
Lady B, I got your package ready. I got your address. So, congratulations to Lady Brabin. She actually finally won on the memberships for the first time after all these years.
Do nickels say where they're from?
Some do, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
These don't. These have no like Denver, Pennsylvania, or S.
No, yeah. The P would be Philadelphia, but there's no P. If there's no P, it's Philadelphia.
Except unless it was like a quarter, right? Because the quarter has a P in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be on the.
So the one with the two 64s and that 67 does not have the P on it, so it's probably Philadelphia then.
That's exactly what it is.
It should be on. Yeah. It should be on the reverse.
The ones that have no P's, like pennies, for example, they don't have. That means it's made in Philly.
I think it should be on the reverse side, if I remember rightly.
Sorry. Very, very sorry.
No, it's not. It's under the date. Sorry, it's under the date.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So that's a Philadelphia. Then you'll have an S and a D.
Yes.
Nope. None.
They had some that were San Francisco with the S.
Nope, doesn't at all. And then I have this magnifying glass. It's got this little tiny one here.
Oh, you've got
I
some
like
good ones.
That's a good channel. I like the Shogunate. I gotta start watching his videos.
I can't wait to do a video on this con.
Well, it's about time for me to go start making dinner.
Yes,
So-
please. What are you having?
Right?
I'm not sure. I'll make a decision what we're going to have because I had made I had a chuck roast that I cooked on the 4th. I cooked it out on my smoker. And then yesterday I cut it up and to put it in with the carrots, and you're going to like, what? Radishes. I have get these big radishes from the farmer's market that make everything taste so good, and stuff. So I put that all together and like them as a soup. But we had that yesterday. I'm not really into eating that today, so I'll make something else. Then we'll
Well,
finish
it's
it.
so hot here now, Rebecca. I'm really seriously, and believe me, I'm not I like barbecued foods. I just don't like doing it. And I'm thinking about actually cleaning up my barbecue in the back and cooking out there because it's just too hot in here to cook.
It certainly is, And so I smoked that brisket, or not that brisket, but that chuck roast, and oh my gosh, it was really good.
Yeah, my granddaughter actually left me a message yesterday. She goes, "Granddad, can we have stew?" I says, "Not this time of year. I'm not making no stew." No way.
Yeah, these radishes that I get are big, and I mean they're big, and you cut them up just like a potato. And I usually use those radishes in my when I make a roast. When I'm cooking a roast.
You cook it in with the roast?
Yes, I do.
I've never done that before.
Let me go. I'm gonna go get one of those radishes, and they're really big.
Yeah, because typically I hate radishes.
Oh,
but
not these. I'll be back.
Radishes is one of those types of vegetables where it's like up there with horseradish. Ugh. Yeah.
No, I don't like radishes or anything like that.
Radishes for potato salad. I've never had it. For me, a little bit of onion with my potato salad and some paprika.
That's like Zoe and Lauren's type of food.
I mean, for me, I had the best prime rib the other day. Oh my gosh, it was good.
That's a radish.
That's a radish? Not
That's
like
a radish.
that looks like a bloody turnip.
And this is a purple radish. Yeah, these are radishes.
Wow.
Yeah, these are really big. And the farm, it is a female that does this farming. They plant these in August. They plant these in August. So they have these, and they're just like a root vegetable. And the flavor that it gives your roast is so much better than potatoes.
Wow, that's so much different.
And they don't fall. You would think this would fall apart when you're roasting something. It doesn't.
Is it like turnip?
It is in a way, yes. But it doesn't have a strong flavor like a turnip does.
Yeah, I gotta bring that upstairs.
Oh, that's nice. That sold me right there.
But yeah, look them up. They even have one that's a round one that looks like a watermelon.
Wow.
They're so tasty, and it just makes things, because I don't eat white potatoes anymore because it just made me heavier, and I wanted to lose weight. So I stopped eating white potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes.
What's happening with me?
just, you know, you got to change your way of eating if you want to lose weight. And
I've been
I have.
trying sweet potato.
Sweet potatoes, baked sweet potatoes. I love them.
They're good.
I don't even put brown sugar. I just put
You
butter
don't
on
need
it,
to.
butter and honey. You know, that's all I put on them now.
You know, you're making me really hungry right now.
I'm sorry. In fact, I might just put some sweet potatoes in our oven. And
hungry and all this stuff. This makes me go, wow, I can't do that stuff. So more power to you.
That's
I
okay. We can feed you gruel.
It's when you get to a point in your life and you're hurting so bad, you try to find a different way of eating. And
Yeah.
when my mom passed in 2017, I weighed over 300 pounds. I'm now down to 250.
I only eat because Zoe tells me to.
You know, so I'm a lot lighter than I used to be, and I feel better.
That's good. That's really good.
You know, it's just changing the way you eat. You know, and before I eat, I drink 16 ounces of water, so I am full, and I don't eat as much. You know,
Good advice.
You know, it's just that's what I do. But yeah, I enjoy what I cook now. You know, and it's so different than the way I used to cook. And my brother's even losing weight, which is good for him.
As long as you're enjoying what you're eating and you feel full.
Oh, I am. Exactly.
Yeah, bread's been my weakness. That's my Achilles heel.
You're correct. These are like a mellow turnip, you know. Hi, Devil Dog.
Devil Dog. And Mark, how's it going? In the UK, we have something called a Swede.
I love sweet, mashed Swede.
Yeah, you like mashed Swede. Yeah.
I'm gonna, when I go to the farmer's market Wednesday, I know the person that's there. I'm gonna get what the name of these are, so that if people want to plant these, they can. In fact, I've got to use this one because it's getting soft.
Okay.
I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier. Anyone that shares their collection on the live chat, you will get a coin and a sticker, but you have to come up and chit chat with us. And the YouTube channel, or sorry, not the YouTube channel, the email address is right there. So as soon as you come up, just write it down, send me your address, and I will send you out.
Well, you have my address.
Oh yeah, I gotta send you the thing.
Or did you lose it again?
Yeah, there it is there. That's okay. You can send it again. I know I got yours because I got a quilt or I got a
blanket.
Blanket.
And
it's
a
right
sticker.
here, but it's too damn warm to wear.
Didn't you get a sticker from me?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Again.
I have a new one that I'm going to have to send you another one because Devil Dog's keeper decided to change the back color. Let me show you this.
That reminds me.
I can show you that. I can show you the difference. Here we go.
Lady Bravin says, I made a soup with an apple and a turnip and cinnamon.
Oh,
those
are
really
nice.
good. Takes a while to prep, cooking and blending and everything, but
you have those?
No, I don't have those yet.
Is that your sticker?
That's my sticker, yes. Yes, those are my stickers.
They're pretty neat.
Thank you.
I don't think he has one of mine.
I know he doesn't have one of yours. So I guess I'll be sending you one of Ronald's also.
I hope Devil Dog comes up to visit us. That way I could send him out another package.
I can
Here's Ronald's.
Oh, Johnny Cash and I can't. Is that John Wayne?
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
John Wayne. There it is.
But the name of my YouTube page is changed. Instead of Black Duke, it's Black and Duke.
Without confetti. I already got it. You know, you can only take a joke so far.
So I will get these shipped off to you.
Cool. Yeah, I want to fit. I haven't heard anything back from Mrs. Devil Dog yet regarding the stickers that I was looking to get done up. But I want to get the ones
without confetti.
I need Christmas ones done.
Do you see what Devil Dog said? With or without confetti?
Yeah, I know. That glitter box was spoiled by the U.S. Postal Service.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Lovely friendly chat in this live. Superb.
Trust me, that was so funny.
Well, cool.
So the only stickers you have is with the round and the heart, the one with the heart. Okay, so okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get some more international to send that to you, but I will do that.
Yeah, definitely a lot cheaper sending stickers than sending blankets.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm still trying to come up with a place that'll make my tube for me.
Keith got his adventure took 2.5 years to drop down to 196 pounds, I guess. Cut out soda and cut the food.
I was doing really good up until the year I was stuck in bed, and after my I didn't lose weight. I gained weight. I gained 85 pounds in 1 year. It was just too much. So now I'm trying to get it off me, and it's just like hard to walk and hard to bend, and oh.
See what I ended up doing? I wrote the skipper on them.
Cool.
So I know who they're going to. Now to get an envelope, as my brother says it, envelope, and I'm like,
Envelope.
Yeah, I know it's not the right time of year, but that's what I'm looking to get right there.
oh.
What, foam head?
I really don't know how I could do that with that loom.
Isn't that a nice looking tube though?
It is, but it's tapered, and on that thing it doesn't taper.
Yeah, that does make it hard.
It does.
Yeah, my poor dog gained weight. Offer year can walk him, so he ended up getting fat on me. So the two of us are enjoying getting up and down stairs now.
Lisa, Neil says, "Hi, Lady Braven. I'm not seeing in a while."
There it is.
Oh, and today is a special day. Today is Pacino Day. Pacino Day. Anybody know what Pacino Day is?
Pacino?
Pacino Day.
No, I don't.
No.
Nut Day.
It's during World War II. Our combined forces, Canadian, U.S., and British, landed in
landed on Sicily?
In Sicily, that's right.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So today is a typical day where we're supposed to be eating spaghetti and drinking a glass of rum with brown sugar and hot water.
Okay, not that. But I'll take the spaghetti.
I'm not going there.
And that was the toast. They didn't have anything decent to drink when they managed to establish themselves in land. So they're cheering themselves. They found some broken china, and they actually made this drink with rum and brown sugar and hot water, and that's what they used to toast. Oh man, Mark, my thank God my wife was an esthetician, but she still doesn't like doing it. My biggest issue now is simple things like I have to use a special device to put my socks on. I can't pull my socks up. I can't reach. I can't tie up my own shoelaces. It is absolutely frustrating.
We got a special device that takes your socks away. It's called the dog. He loves socks.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd lose a toe if my dog did that.
You leave a sock anyway. He's got it. It's gone.
The top.
Oh no, who's that? Who can that be?
Special device that takes your socks off.
Yeah. So I got to lose enough weight so that I can go back to work. You do know that I'm now no longer just a seasonal actor, right?
Oh, I got a question for you actually. How'd you get on with your rehearsals?
It wasn't a rehearsal.
By the bears.
No. I now have a talent agent, and this agency that I go to, they actually put you through acting classes and set design and even directing. Anything you want, you can take through them. It doesn't cost me anything other than once I land a gig, they get 12%, whatever I make. I have probably 24 different movies that are being done in Alberta right now, and what I put myself down for is an extra. So I'm looking for the crotchety old prospector sitting on the porch with a hound dog. That would be me. But you work 18 to 22 hours a day, and you make about $250 a day. Not a lot of money, but they pay for all your food. If you're out of the city, they pay for accommodations. So I go, you know what? Why not? Why not? It's better than just sitting around. Yeah, of course I'll still do my YouTubing, but I'm looking to bring in a few extra bucks.
Of course.
It's not like back in the old days when they only paid me $50 for that gig on First Blood, eh?
Yeah.
$50 whole dollars.
Actually, technically, they saved you $50 because you ditched your missus.
$50 was a lot of money when Skipper was a kid.
Yeah. Now that's interesting. And where's my little thing here? Convert $50 Canadian from 1970. No, that's wrong. Hold on, let's try that again. That's too far back.
It was 82, wasn't it? First Blood.
Remember
Okay,
First Blood?
That would be 1981, if I remember right.
Oh, 81.
81, yeah, I remember First Blood. I actually watched that a couple days ago. I rewatched it like a couple days ago. Very nice.
Well, if you're watching the cops and the gas station going up, that's the scene I was in.
Wait, you were in it?
Yeah, I was one of the cops.
You're one of the cops. You gotta show me that.
He
Okay.
he saved himself $50 by ditching his girlfriend that night.
That's right. $50 in 1981 is worth $152.80 today.
Wow.
$181 today?
$152.80 is what $50 was. That's the difference. So it's actually gone up over $100.
Wow.
So that's your buying power. So you need $152 to buy $50 worth of. Hey, that's sad.
Yeah, that is pretty sad.
Let's see.
But I really want to see Skipper in freaking Rambo. I have to see that.
You won't recognize me because I could see my feet. I was in good shape.
I probably wouldn't recognize you. That's the problem. Oh.
Right, £50 in 1981 worth. That was £245.21p.
This is where the cost of living and the wages have not kept up. In 1973, I bought my first house for $18,000.
Wow, bro.
It was a double lot,
18.
so I could build two houses if I wanted to.
Right.
In today's currency, that would be $115,600.
Wow.
I looked at the real estate listings for the area where I bought my house, and the houses that are very similar to the one that I owned back then are $500,000 or more.
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
wow.
That's how much inflation has gone up, and your buying power is not there. So
wow,
I feel for the youth of today. I mean, I remember vividly being able to. My first apartment was $50 a month, and it was furnished.
Now they're not furnished.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Now I watch Cash Jordan on YouTube. He's a real estate guy in New York City.
Cash Jordan?
Cash Jordan. You want to go into a state of shock? You can end up with a 300 or 400 square foot apartment that'll cost
in New York City for like $1,000.
No, $4,000.
Wow.
Skipper, Devil Dog wants a link, please.
Yeah. I was about to say that he wanted to.
I'm
come up.
Do you know how to pin the link?
Well, you're saying like pin a comment?
YouTube chat?
Yeah, just click on it and just go pin comment.
Oh yeah, I looked this guy up. I know this guy. He goes like apartments in like New York City, and it's like seeing like how much they're worth, how much the rent is for like those apartments in New York, and it's like some of the apartments are like so small, but yet they're like $2,000, $3,000 a month.
Oh, I don't recall any being that cheap. They're anywhere between $4,000 and $7,000, and a lot of them you have to get. He'll have 3 or 4 bedrooms. You have to rent them out to other people in order to afford the place.
Yeah, to afford them. Yeah, I'm not
stupid
though. Did you put the link there?
I'm working on it.
All right.
I'm so slow. I'm in reverse when it comes to this stuff. There it is. Okay.
Do you know what? I just looked back when I first started work in 1986, right? Apart from all the little jobs I had, but my main job, I was earning £1,000 a month in 1986. That's equivalent today of £3,700 a month. Not bad for a 16-year-old.
I finally got Skipper. You've made my little black book.
Oh, I'm in your black book.
You're in my YouTube black book.
That's a first.
Secret lovers. Little black book.
Oh, it's a pretty good sized black book.
Oh, you keep that big a black book, do you?
Thought you meant the little pocket little black book.
I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 13 pages in this thing with people's addresses. And no, I do not give them out unless somebody asks and the person says it's okay.
Good policy.
You know,
We're not allowed to do that over here.
these are private addresses.
Well, you.
But I
live in
have
a
your, I
socialist
have it
government.
already. I have your address on here. And once I get to the post office, hi, Devil Dog.
Hey, Devil Dog.
Hey guys,
No
how you doing?
Andy.
How you doing? You doing good?
All right. Good. Yeah, how you doing, brother? Okay, guys, here's I'm gonna try this. Yeah. All right, Skipper. You said let me turn this down.
Whoa.
Hold on. I'm turning it down. Give me a second.
Now all I got to do is get a stamp, international stamp, and send this to you.
Woo-hoo.
You will have my newest.
Neil said, he goes, I left school in 1984, and a year later I was working. When I was at school, I had a paper round. In fact, I had 2 paper rounds. Even before that, me and my friends would go around the golfy and pick up all the golf balls, and we got 10p a golf ball, and finding out all the little bottles, like the Corona bottles and the Alpine bottles, trying to get the 5p, 2p, and 10p lids, washing people's cars, which is a bit of a lost cause, really, because people will go, "Oh, you only spent 5 minutes on the car," but we didn't, and that'd be like for 20p. So it really was not really worth our effort to do that. But paper rounds. Me and my friend did a paper round. We got a rodeo called Acres Way, and it's massive. And he had half, and I had half to do. The one where he did his, it's all steps. So you go up and down, up and down. It's like 2 houses in one. So it's like masonettes. So it's up and down, up and down. Where I was, it had less houses, but it was a longer walk to the each house. So I think it was something like 400 houses, but there's such gaps, you know. It took about 2 minutes to walk to the next house at the time. But yeah, but we'd do it within an hour.
But you were a little gaffer in '84, right?
Hey, sorry?
You were just a little gaffer in '84.
Yeah, well, anything to get money.
Good grief! I had entered my 3rd marriage by that time.
Of course, I did a few agency jobs, but my very, very first job, actually working properly for someone, was actually in the sewers. And I got £25 a day for doing about 10 minutes work.
That explains why you and I get along so well, because I'm like Ralph Cramden, and you're like Morton working down the sewer.
Yeah.
Honeymooners, for those that don't remember them.
I remember.
And Eddie looks like he's wanting to say something to you. What do you got for us, Eddie?
Let's see. Will it do it now? Okay, it's not reverbing, I don't think, because I turned that all the way down. All right.
Oh.
It's the first time I've done this, Okay, but you said anybody comes up here and shows the collection. Now my collection's not very big. No, big screen, the other one.
Big screen, the other one. Yeah.
The other way. The other way. He has like two screens.
Yeah, I got two screens up.
The other one.
Big screen, that one.
I don't know. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
him.
know you
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah, well, you said come on up and share your collectibles with us, and you'd send me a
that
coin, and
explains the reverb. Okay, got it.
yeah, so I muted the other one and turned the volume down and stuff like that. And this is the first time I've ever done anything like this or whatever. So, but you see, we got Skipper's stickers here. You see that? Numismaniac. Okay. All right. And then we have this. Now, this is important. Let me find there we go. There we go.
Oh, that's nice. That's important.
Yep, that is important. So if any veterans are having any kind of depression or suicidal issues or anything like that, call 1-800-273-8255 and press 1, or text 838-255. It's confidential. So that's why I have that there. Okay, but then we got D-Day Zippo, and we got a Marines Zippo. Okay, and then we got my Squadron Challenge coin here from when I was.
Oh, that's a nice one.
From when there we go. From when I was in the Marine Corps. The strength of the pack is in the wolf. The strength of the wolf is in the pack. Wolf pack HMH 466. That was my squadron in the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, HMH 466.
That's amazing.
Okay. Then we have, now this was given to me by another Marine. He went on vacation to Hawaii, and it's just a United States Marine Corps challenge coin from Pearl Harbor, Hawaii.
Nice.
Then we have this challenge coin, and this was actually from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It was Armed Forces Appreciation Day, and from Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
I like that one.
Then we have this challenge coin. Oh, and you notice this right here, right, Skip? It actually, your thing's covering it up.
Oh, yeah.
Take the banner off, Skip, so you can see it a bit better.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome right there.
That's pretty awesome, like literally.
Except it's still got confetti behind it. And then we have the Sands of Gallipoli. Whoops, the Sands of Gallipoli.
Those are for the Australian guys that I know over there.
Yep. Right there. Hold true our spirit. We who fought, died, and lived long through our time, though our time is done, Gallipoli still, our memory lives now in you who hold our spirit true. And
huge disaster too.
You see there's sand right there.
Do you got any guys out there that celebrate Anzac Day?
Do I celebrate Anzac Day?
No, and down in the States, do you have anyone in the Legions?
No, I don't think anybody here knows anything about it. But
okay, but
I can't speak for anyone.
Back to this one right here. We have Chesty Pullard, United States Marine Corps, the heartbeat of the Marines, the heartbeat of the Marine Corps.
Oh, that
November
looks like
10th.
Chunky.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The dog master.
So we have that. And then we have Australian Ambulance Services.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
$2.
Nice.
That is pretty nice. I always like police emergency stuff. That's pretty cool.
Acknowledges the bravery and skill of Australia's first responders.
Is that from Jonesy?
No, it was not. It was actually from another Australian buddy of mine. And we have 2022 Australian Commonwealth Games team.
Ooh, this is important.
That's $1.
Yeah, they're nice. They are.
And then we have
Find it.
this right here. Goat, independent, quiet, creative, easygoing. You're the goat. 2015. Lunar New Year goat. And then we have this right here. Now this is a point 0.999 fine silver, 1 gram. It's in a thing, but it's kind of a little bit tarnished and stuff. It's an eagle globe and it's an eagle globe and anchor. You see that, Skipper?
Yeah.
It's a little piece of silver, a little. I don't know how much it weighs, but I've had this for years and years and years and years. Okay.
It looks like it's going to be about 5 grams.
Then we have that right there. I could take it out. Probably it'd be better.
Well, I definitely recognize the lady.
And
yes. Canadian duck.
there we go.
Blue nose.
Okay, then we have. Oh, there's another challenge coin I forgot. Okay. Semper Fidelis, United States Marine Corps. Release the dogs of war. You see the devil dog right there.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, United States Marines. Eagle Globe and Anchor, established 1775. United States Marine Corps. Okay. Then we have this right here. $1,900.
Barbara dime, isn't it?
Yeah, that is correct.
13 stars.
Nice.
13 states.
That's 1,900. We have this right here.
Well, that's that Canadian dodgy money, isn't it?
Yep.
Polar bear. They're nice coins, they are.
That's 1996. Then we have this right here.
Is that a wheat cent? No.
That doesn't look like wheat, isn't it?
No, that is a. It's hard to tell in the plastic. It's a 1972. That was the year I was born, and it's Canadian.
They're the same age as me. 1
Yeah,
cent.
right there. 1 cent Canada. They don't make these no more, do they, Skip?
No.
No,
No.
not since 2012.
They stopped making pennies in 2012. Yeah.
Yep, that's a Canadian penny, and it's my birth year, 1972.
1972.
All right, got a few more things here. We have this right here. 1939 unveiling of the National War Memorial. This is in Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
And
My
that's
my
a
friend
pen.
in the forces. He was
That's
there.
Ottawa.
That's in Ottawa, right? Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yep, commemorating the royal dedication of the National War Memorial, lest we forget. And it tells you about it. In 1939, King George VI dedicated the National War Memorial as a symbol of the sacrifices made by Canadians in support of democracy and freedom around the world. Like any community cenotaphs, it has been the focal point of the National Remembrance Observation. It stands as a reminder that the price of liberty and as a symbol of hope for the future that we may never have to pay that price again. The Royal Canadian Legion commemorates the dedication of this monument and remembers those for whom it stands.
That is one beautiful pin. That one.
I know it is. It is pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it
I like
is.
how they've done that with the fact that in the background.
And then we have that right there.
Beaver.
Yep. That's
Sorry,
5
guys.
cents.
I'm in Normandy right now.
That's a 5-cent piece right there.
I hear a reverb going on.
Then
Quarter.
we have the 25-cent piece.
That's
Canadian 25-cent piece.
Yep.
I'll feel permitting. I'll come and sit with them. No.
Sure is. Do you want an egg? No, come in.
That's all right.
I miss our Queenie.
And then we have
Caribou.
the Canadian dollar 2021.
I picked up one of them the other day.
I think the only one I have that's from '95 is the Canadian dollar. Those ones.
Then we have a 1994 Canadian dollar.
Hey, sweetheart. I love you. Have a nice sleep, okay?
I will say.
Right, it's time.
And then the last piece okay. It's not the last piece I have. I have this. Now, this was special made by, I believe Silver Scorpion made this, if y'all are familiar with him.
Yep, he's awesome.
And he made this special. I can take this out the bag. It's got a plastic thing. Give me 1 second. And actually, Gary had made these. Look at that. This was the Good Cop Bad Dog show. This is number 2. See, that stands for the good cop, or I mean the bad dog, and that's the good cop. That's the number 2. Now I got one of these. Gary has one of these. Radio Jonesy has one of these, and then there was 2 more made. One Gary's going to be giving away on one of his lives, and the other one I'm giving away, which is this one right here. It's not numbered or anything, but this will be given away. And then the last thing that I have, so you see, I'm becoming a little bit of a coin collector and stuff like that. But the last thing I have is this piece of silver right here, 0.999 fine silver, and this is 5 troy ounces.
Oh, that's a nice chunky.
Yeah, it is.
It's chunky.
Yes, sir.
Is that like the prospector on there?
Yeah, it's a prospector on there it's prospector with the mule or pack mule or whatever.
It's really, really cool. I like that.
And
That is really, really awesome.
but that would be my coin collection, Skipper, so far.
Hey, you're doing very good.
I mean, that's a start.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, I started with a wheat penny, and look how I went.
I started with my parents' collection.
Of course.
No. Not a collection like we. I mean, it was just a few pennies in a pot. But I was playing the dates.
Well, that's how I've started, and a lot of the Canadian has been given to me by Skipper and Al Chafe, my back step, and the Australian stuff was given to me by Dan Bennett, if y'all are familiar with him.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Bennett, that name sounds so familiar.
Yeah, familiar, yeah.
He's a great guy, great channel and things like that. So now we'll get rid of most of this stuff here. Put it up, except for I'll leave Skipper's stuff out and the veteran crisis number out. That ain't me, is it? I haven't done nothing.
No, that's probably me.
Oh, okay.
Bear with me here. I'm going to do a real quick one if you can bear with.
Skipper, do I need to send you my information since you already have it? You remember?
I've got it somewhere.
I'll send it to you. It don't matter.
Skipper?
Hey, Skipper, on your phone, mute it and turn the media down, and it'll fix that.
That sounds like an alarm.
Going back.
If you press on the three dots for the sound and you go to media, it'll get rid of that, so it's no sounds coming out or going in.
Wish I would have known that. Mad panic.
Hey, Skipper, you're learning.
I got a lot of challenge points, but they can't fit into my display. So I got tons of these bloody things.
Sorry. Dimebag, you have to send me your address, brother.
Me?
Dimebag Darren.
Oh.
I'll send you a sticker. I haven't got any stickers at the moment, but as soon as I get a printer sorted, I can do my stickers again.
I got to figure out how we're going to work out my stickers with Devil Dog here. I want stickers.
You're gonna have to get with me one time, Skipper. Sometime that you're free and available.
That's a good idea.
So we can go through and you can show me exactly what you want, because I'm the one that actually does the kind of designing, the graphics, and then she's the one that handles everything else. The making the stickers, printing them out, and doing the billing and all that crap. She does.
Right.
But as far as me and you need to get together on an after hours sometime that you're available.
Yeah, we got lots of time. I mean, I would like to have them for Christmas.
No, that's not a problem. The main thing is, whoops, sorry. Here's the thing. With me sitting down and doing something like I did before, I might think, hey, this looks cool, or this is cool, or whatever in my own mind, and then send it out, and you're like, nothing what you like or what you have in your mind and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's why I like getting together with somebody, because then I don't have to rework my work that I've done, and the work that I've done already is trash and stuff like that. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Skipper, I'm gonna have to get off, brother. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up to the hour anyway, so this is the 5-minute warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna bid everybody good night because I got to go and take my medication. So, and I'm gonna go and shut it. We got to be up early, so I will bid everybody good night. Nice to see you, Devil Dog. Rebecca, always a pleasure.
What day are you here?
Wednesday, always Wednesdays.
So Wednesday on Coin World UK, guys, at same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah. 9 p.m. GMT. Lady Brahman, I got your email and your address. I need dime bags and a few others. EAC, I need your address as well, please. But no, you want me to keep yours, don't you, until we send your package out Christmas. Sorry. I got everybody's ready to go. It's just the addresses I need. Everybody have a great day, have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you around on the streets of YouTube. And everybody be safe, and I'll see you on Wednesday.
All right, see ya. See ya, Dale.
Take care, guys and ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. All right. And sitting Skipper, I gotta go. I gotta go with my friends because my birthday. So.
All right,
Yeah.
Skipper, I just sent you an email as well.
Okay, there's my business card that I'm making.
Nice.
So that's coming along. That's the one for my main channel. That'll be on the other side. But I've actually got a. I can't believe I'm putting a landline in. I have a dedicated landline that's going to be for any of my YouTube friends that give me a call. So it's separate from my home. But now that I'm registered with a talent agency, can't wait to see this.
Hey, Skipper. You know what I'm wondering? You know the Veterans Crisis line that I showed here, right?
Yeah, that's for the U.S.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But what I'm wondering is if another branch, or if another, like somebody from Canada seen that number and called or whatever else, I don't think they'd probably turn them away.
Actually, and that's the beauty of this is a lot of the agencies have the links or the numbers for each other. So if they were to call that number, they would direct them to the Canadian equivalent. It's even right down to things like Quilts of Valor. Quilts of Valor actually came from the United States, and we started it up here. So we have Quilts of Valor Canada, and that's one of the coolest organizations going. Anybody that deserves a quilt that's a veteran, you can actually get it, so they'll present them with a quilt.
They did that on Veterans Day at the Senior Center.
Yeah.
Certainly did.
Yeah, that's an example of one of the organizations. Other ones that are crossovers, we have. If I want to say, for instance, I want to go on vacation to Las Vegas. Well, we have the government vacation site that's for U.S. and Canada, and it's for veterans. So I can get myself cheap accommodations. I don't have to, go to a $300 a night hotel. They actually have these suites and stuff there that are available to vets. Were you aware of that, Eddie?
No.
Yeah, you can actually get a place in Vegas if you want to go visit for much less. Same with car rentals, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
Yep. Treat you like $1 million, and that again, that crosses boundaries. The Royal Canadian Legion and the American Legion, very close buddy. The service officers can definitely direct individuals back and forth. So yeah, it's these mutual things that really, come on, Afghanistan, we all served together over there.
Yeah.
My son-in-law served 3 tours in Afghanistan. So, you know, like we've got such a close relationship, you know, it's just if it weren't for the Americans, the Canadians would have stayed in their green relish uniform. Did you remember that? When they first arrived in Afghanistan, they were in forest green uniforms.
Why the heck was that? Because when we went over to Somalia and everything else, we had our regular camis and stuff, but when we went to Somalia, they reissued us other camis. They were the desert camis, new boots and camis and everything else.
Well, if you're dating yourself, brother, Somalia, the Canadians, if I remember correctly, the prime unit in Somalia with the Canadians was the Airborne Regiment, and they were still at that time wearing the Canadian the old combat uniform. They weren't into the relish uniforms yet.
Yeah, okay. Because we went to our squadron went to Somalia after we got back from Japan to go to Operation Restore Hope. That was back in '93. I was in '93 when we went to Somalia.
Right. 93. That's about right. Yeah, I still remember the news article. That was so funny that they came up and there's just all these Canadians getting off the C-130 and they're wearing forest green cam. Like that looks so stupid with that red soil.
I wish this zoomed to make it bigger.
Yeah, after that, we didn't have the issue anymore.
No, what I'm saying is I wish my camera zoomed because I just got it clipped here to it's all the way down extended and it's clipped to my desk there, which is kind of cool though. It's the first time I ever did that. This is my phone and I figured, hey, let me try this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got is that a secondary phone that you're using to do the video up top?
Yeah, no, this is, well, you can't see. The one that's facing me is my webcam that's connected to my computer. This one right here, that's my phone. That's my cell phone. But I got a holder that clipped to my desk that'll hold the phone, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I need to get a better setup, especially since I deal with a lot of coins. And
I just wish I wish my phone would zoom down a little bit closer, but that's fine. I mean,
yeah,
you don't have to bigify that. I was just saying I was wishing my phone would, like whenever it was, go back to the other screen where all of us are there. Like that. You see how it's kind of hard to see the number at the bottom?
Yeah.
I just wish if we were in this layout that it could, the only other thing I could try to do, we'll see, but I have to find somewhere to clip this to. Because see, this is my phone. This is what's holding it.
Oh, I was wondering how that was being suspended.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See, this part that's holding my phone actually came from the mic, my boom mic. This connects to the mic to hold a phone. So if you're talking, you can have but the way I have my mic, I don't ever use this. And so I'm like, well, let me try this out. So now I'm actually, and this came with my mic as well that I never used because this is like the desk mount. But if I put this like this and try to screw this down, tighten it like this, it may work. Because that's heavy. The desk mount mic is heavy. I usually use that thing to hold my headphones. There we go. I think it may work. Well, no, hold on. This is, my phone's too heavy. It's actually.
I was going to give you a suggestion. put some blocks on your table and then sit some kind of board on it to bring it, up closer.
There we go. Hold on. Gotta go over this way though, I think. There we go. Hold on. There we go.
Wow.
That's better.
Oh yeah, I can see it a lot better now.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Haha. Cool.
Okay, so for anybody out there that has any veterans or happen to be a veteran, there's a veterans crisis line that take a note of the phone number and keep it handy. Trying to find
Hold on.
actually trying to find something I have here that's pretty handy too. Apparently not that handy because I can't find it on my secondary phone. Anyway, I'll look it up later. But
Hold on.
There are apps out there where you could actually start listing all the different agencies.
Give me 1 second. 1-800-268-7708 for the people in Canada. It's the Ancients Combatants Canada. Talk to a mental health professional, Veterans Affairs. And it says call 1-800-268-7708 to speak to a mental health professional right now, or use the online chat to set up an appointment. And is this an emergency? Veterans Affairs Canada. 1-800-268-7708. Yep. Hold on 1 sec. I might have my wife make me one later on if I remember and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can get a pen that writes. Let's do this.
There it is. Okay, I found it. Load this on the other phone.
Dang it. I need to make a sticker or something.
I'm hearing a reverb.
Okay. This is what we have here in Canada. It's called the PTSD Coach Canada. And it's got things where you can track your symptoms. It has an area where you can actually get support, which is you can list all your crisis resources, find professional care, and grow your support. And under crisis support, it actually shows all the different numbers that you can utilize in Canada here. And
Was that no?
This is actually an app that you can download. It's called PTSD Coach Canada.
Skip it real quick. Was that number 1-800-268-7708? Was that the correct number?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Now, the best thing that it has in there is you can actually grow your own support. So as you You put down someone you trust, and you put their names down. Feeling alone, whole lack of different things. Here's the operational stress injury support. Yeah. This is something I'm so pleased that they have now, because back in the day, you going back during especially the Vietnam War and whatnot, those poor guys didn't have anything.
Exactly.
You know, and now it's so much better.
Totally agree.
Thanks, Frostbite. Yeah, that's this one there.
That is so great that there's places that our veterans can go. There's lots of places that all people can go to get help.
We've come a long way especially since World War One. Back in World War One, if you ended up with shell shock, a lot of cases they would shoot you.
Well, it was called, there's been several names for it. Shell shock was the second one. I think battle fatigue, shell shock, now PTSD, but it's all, the same thing, but they didn't know what PTSD was back then.
Yeah. The thing I've discovered because of the education getting now, it's easier to recognize. Again, my son-in-law, who served 3 times in Afghanistan, we were over there for Christmas dinner, and someone in the house dropped something, and I watched him jump right through the roof. And I looked at him. I said, "Okay, yeah, no one goes through what he went through without some problems."
Yeah.
But the problem is, there's a dilemma with those guys that have served that are still in. They won't say anything, because the moment they do, they get the heave too. They're gone.
Yep.
So where we can help them, most of the ones, as long as
Mark, that's the phone he throws into the water. Dude, I didn't do it, Mark. A flyboy did it. A flyboy threw my phone into the water.
Oh, you caught that. Yeah.
I figured since I was up here, I would start working on the hat that I've been working on for somebody.
I thought you were going to eat.
I did too.
I'm sitting here going,
I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry yet. In fact, I think we're going to do something light tonight. Do a salad with some different things in it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty much the same here. And the funny part is, when I talk about my temperatures, and I think about Eddie down towards Texas.
Oh yeah.
Like we get 80 degrees here. We're all dying. Absolutely dying. So it's sitting like 89 out right now, and it's like, okay, we got warnings from Health Canada to stay indoors. And
well, right now it's cooling down, but it is currently 94 degrees here.
Oh my Lord.
And it's not, because it's 5:15. The hottest part of the day is between 12 and 3. Yeah. So it's cooling down now, and it's 94 degrees, and that ain't including the heat index. I would say it, but my phone's right there.
That's why I'm finding it funny, because when I look at our temperatures and how we're suffering up here, and then what you're going through, oh man, we never survive. Not without my shot for the blood thinner.
I think it said it was going to get up to 92 here today.
Ooh.
And you heard my dog, what he was going through when he came on that porch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dog isn't moving. It's like, it's too hot out there. He finds the lowest spot in the basement that's dark and cold.
A lady her name's Peggy. I don't know her last name, but she wanted a black and red hat.
Oh, cool.
She lives in Florida. I don't know how much use she's going to get out of this because I found out where she is. She's down by Orlando on the coast. So yes, because you're close to the ocean, it does get cold there.
Oh, heat index today was as high as 113 degrees, Skipper.
Oh.
When I went down prior to the pandemic, I went down to Vegas with a buddy of mine. We spent a week down there, and it was 114 Fahrenheit when we arrived. I never suffered so much in my life. I had SPF 110 sunscreen, and it was melting off me. I went into a hot tub, and it felt cold.
Yeah, frostbite's in San Antonio. I'm in Dayton, frostbite, which is east of Houston, right east of Houston, about an hour from Houston.
Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, I am going to go and make my beloved some dinner.
All righty, Skipper. Pleasure, man. Good show, you and Dale.
Thank you for coming up. And look, Darren's in just long. I'm going to say hello to Darren before I take off. Darren, hello.
Hello, brother. How are you?
Good. What's the temperature like in Vancouver today?
19 degrees outside, so saith the car.
19 Celsius. Buddies, that's like 70.
Couldn't be nicer. That's exactly the right temperature for me.
Yeah, 70 is my upper level.
A lot of people say 72, but I don't know what 19 amounts to, but 19 is just right for me.
Yeah. Well, my wife, when we have the air conditioner on, it's 15 in the house at all times.
No. No, I can't take 18. That's too low. 19 is too low. I don't even like 19, but in the house. Outside, 19 is perfect.
Well, isn't it strange that on my 70th birthday, 2 days ago, my central air conditioner dies?
No. That's not right.
My wife has been miserable ever since.
Well, your life has been miserable ever since.
Well, I stay in the basement, so I'm fine.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Skipper, happy birthday.
I'm 18 with 58 years stricken experience.
Well,
we were born in the good month because my birthday's this month too.
You guys close to wrapping up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just signing off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been watching as I've been able to, but just got back out of the bank, and then it's on to the next, whatever it happens to be. I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I'm waiting for my sister to message me, and if she does, I got to go towards her. But if she doesn't, then something different happens. So I'm just kind of waiting to receive a message from her to tell me what comes next.
Well, it's good you're keeping busy.
Oh yeah, busy it is. That being said, wish everybody a great day, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Take care. God bless you all.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
See you later.